I think your signal is also orange.
Yeah.
Yours is green, which is very good.
Yeah. Okay, the live stream now is on. Let me check again. Let me see if oh, maybe I will setting later. Okay. Okay, let's do the live stream. Hello everyone, today is July 19th.
Hi
It's,
everyone. Yes, today Tuesday, 19th of
yeah,
July. So, Mr. Richard, what do you have for us today?
yeah, we have a very good news about the market today, this day, from beginning of this week when the Bitcoin price about 22,000. And yeah, we have some news, some information, and some reason why the Bitcoin in a good side. Um, uh, when we see in the in our slides on is also in the description of our video is also share information reason why it's a good side for Bitcoin. Uh, According to Willie Ho, popular on the chain analyst, BTC is set to break through the real life price. Real life price is estimate the average price the market had to spend to get their Bitcoin. And when the real life price act when at the resistance and the breakthrough is lead to the upward movement of the Bitcoin price. Um, we also expect the Bitcoin price after its breakthrough 22,300 or 800 it go up more. And today we also have some the other news, the other article about what's happening in which country. We also have a good side when there's a good country like by the way, yeah, uh, they um, uh, they have the regulate for the Bitcoin trading and mining, and it is a good sign for the Bitcoiner when they when people in by the way, yeah. Mr. Nicholas, could you share to me about how's about the market? What's happening with the price of the other currency? Yeah, like in the beginning
Okay. Yeah.
of
Right.
our
Right.
video. Yeah,
Even though, as we have been thinking and hoping and expecting that the Bitcoin price would recover, and it seems to have recovered a little bit. This morning, in fact, this morning when I see the price, it was 21,000 something. So now it's 22,000 something. So it has gone up in 1 hour, 1.5 hours. It's gone up about nearly a thousand. So of course, that aside. Couple of weeks back, it was just 19,000. But let's look at why, or rather, what is happening around the world in terms of the. Okay, everyone is looking at Japan and right now, you know.
yeah,
Yeah. So the yen, Japanese yen, is weakening. Of course, it's not unexpected. It began to weaken since about 3 months ago, something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So and then can we go up to one slide before this?
Okay, hold on.
Just the one above this one. Just the one before this one.
Let me see. So now we see the slide. Yeah,
The one
we
with the chart.
can.
Yeah. So you look at the chart. Now we are in July, somewhere end of July. Yeah. So you see it is about 1.3 plus one nearly 140 US dollar per Japanese yen per US dollar. Yeah. So of course, from June it was 125, and then from February, end of February point is a point where the war that nobody wants started. Yeah. So after the war started, you see Japanese yen against US dollar. US dollar, Japanese yen just keep weakening because I think during a wartime, people are tightening up their pocket. You a lot of people might have spent lesser. Of course, for Japan, they need to sell their goods. They need to have their goods out, and then if the number of tourists is getting lesser, they need to do something. Yeah. So this is I think this someone said a weak yen helps Japan's economy as a whole. Yeah, it's said, but I think it's the central bank guy. Yeah. So basically, if you look at a broader perspective, a country with a weak currency, it encourages people to want to go and visit because it costs less now. Yeah, people want to go in. Countries want to buy their goods, import their goods on a larger scale because it's cheaper now. Yeah. So in fact, if you look at the quality of Japanese product, they are good. They're very good, especially the electronic goods. Yeah. So decades ago, you see brands like all those brands that came out from Japan, they are really good. They last long. And of course, right now in such a situation, I think a lot of countries import more. Yeah, and of course, if you are going to go there and spend for a holiday, you probably spend more because it costs less now. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Next slide. For the yen, it's the same for the yen without the chart. Yeah, so like we mentioned here, the weaker yen may help Japan gain more foreign spending, and countries will likely import more from Japan than from the US because the US is very strong now. But at the same time, the US inflation is crazy. Their dollar may be strong, but the things the locals buy in Japan, in US, is a lot more expensive. If you look at I think the inflation is 9.1% already. Yeah, so 9.1%. The things are expensive over there. I think the Americans, a lot of them, they find difficult to cope with the higher price. So would it mean that people will slowly turn to crypto and find ways to spend less? Maybe, perhaps, maybe. Yeah. So in fact, if you look at Korea, let's go to the Korea one. Yeah. If you look at Korea, recently this new president came up, right? President Yoon. Sorry. So during his while he was running for presidency, he was giving a lot of promises. I remember we covered something like this a few months ago. So he was giving a lot of promises, telling people how much they want to help the blockchain and crypto economy. But now you look back, they are kind of like backing out, or rather they didn't really back out on the promises. But now whatever President Yoon said, he just doesn't mention anything about what he previously mentioned. I think that is affecting his rating as a new president. I think if I'm not wrong, the rating dropped down to kind of like 30% approval or something like that. In Korea, approval rating by the citizens carries a very signifies something very important. Richard, are you still there? I think he's missing somewhere. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether I'm getting through. Let me. I think it's my connection that's problem, maybe because I'm on red now right now. So I'm not too sure about Mr. Richard. Just give me a few seconds. I will go out and come in, right, Mr. Richard?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now let's continue with our live stream about next information about the Bitcoin. The corresponding or the crypto exposed stock rally as a Bitcoin Ethereum rebounds. Yeah, with some information like this. Hold on, let me share the other the slide. Okay. And relief in the cryptocurrency price was a good news on the Wall Street for this company. Yeah, because when we see some when the price of the market from stock from the other thing go up, and we also see the Bitcoin price go up together, and also some of the other price of the stock like the technology company like the Coinbase, like let me share you the information of this slide on the group. Okay. Yeah. We also see this we see the micro strategy also purchased additional 480 Bitcoin, around 10 million at an average price 20,800 per Bitcoin, and they keep buying more crypto during the market dip. We also see the Bitcoin mining company Bit increase the stock price near 5% to 1.7 according to Nasdaq, and the Riot blockchain also focus on the Bitcoin mining, and the share go up to $6.24, up 12% at this time of the writing. We also see the other technology company like Block Inc., known as the Square in the San Francisco. The stock rose about 1% to $66. And Robinhood is one of the stock trading platform allow users to invest in crypto, and the market increased to $8.6, increased 2%. Yeah, when all the technology come up, and the stock go up, Bitcoin also go up. The price now at this moment from this the live stream around 22,700 plus, go up more 8.33%, compared with the last 24 hours. And let's go back to our slide. We also hear the name of our live stream is historical good side for Bitcoin. Here's why. And I also share to you in the beginning of our live stream. Not only in the Bitcoin, but people say that Ethereum is also the lead to increase the price of the cryptocurrency. Because why? Because the merge will transfer Ethereum from a group of works chain to the group of stack chains. They have the schedule plan and release the bomb block. That means you will no longer mining Ethereum after September 2022, and on the August 2022, it's real hard and hard to mine Ethereum. That's why the price of Ethereum also go up this day, and based on the coin market cap, the price of Ethereum now is around 1,600. Yeah,
600 something.
yeah, 1,600. Yeah, and then we also the market green today. If we see in the crypto bubble and the other chart, we see the green color like the coin 360. Let me go to coin 360 to see what is how is the market within 24 hours. Yeah, we also see that Ethereum is the green is dark green here. It means that the price go up. Uh, Increase percent is 18.73% compared to 24 hours ago. We also can see some the other coin like Matic, ISS, like Avast. Yeah, also have the good sign. Yeah, and now back to our live stream. I also have some information to you to share to you, like one of the former BlackRock executive, Edward Dow. He says Bitcoin will be the part of everyone's portfolio. Yeah, let me share to you what he said. Bitcoin is here to stay. It's going to be part of everyone's portfolio, at least with Bitcoin. You can exchange it digitally, and gold is a must touch sell for me. I'm not against gold, and having some gold is not bad idea. Yeah, during the inflation, during in this situation, people try to find the heaven safer, and Bitcoin or gold is also a good choice for some of the investor, for some of the big wealth, the big boss, they want to keep their money during the inflation. He also can say that I can liken crypto to the .com era when 90% of those companies went to zero. 10% of them became Amazon. It's the job of the crypto folk to figure out what is the crypto Amazon. I think because obviously in the running for some of these other coin. Good luck. Yeah. He also said to us some is this situation is similar with the .com era, Wild West, and 90% of the coin of the crypto will become zero. Yeah, and let's see some the other information. I would like to share to you about Christie. People may hear about this Christie, one of the
This
yeah one of the famous auction house in British. Yeah, he also now is invest in the Christie venture. The auction house new fund will focus on the intersection of arts and finance among the sectors. Yeah, it's a good news for some the other creators, the people they want to do something related with the NFT or something because with the Web3 investment is they focus more on the crypto and the blockchains. Yeah, but in the other way, in the other side of the speaking, yeah. And Mr. Nicholas, could you share to me some information about the oil price? Because I hear these
yeah,
days,
yeah.
yeah,
Um, oil price ever since last year, or rather the year before. Yeah, I remember. I think last year there was one time where the oil price, was it last year or the year before? Oil price went to negative because nobody wants to buy oil. Yeah,
yeah,
and then after that it came back up to maybe about $25 and something like that. Yeah, so of course right now, oil price is hitting in the last couple of months. It hit something like very high, like 120 or something like. Yeah, now even though it went down back to 90 plus, around 100 range. but there will still be chances where this oil price would go up. This information I paste here was from yesterday. So let's see right now, oil price today. Oil price today. Let me see. Did they give me the information? No. Oil price. Wow. Why are all the websites telling me about what to invest, how to invest?
Yeah.
So see, people are trying to tell you separate things. Okay, right now it's 101.96 WTI oil price. Yeah, so it's back to around this range now. Yeah, but I think there'll be a chance where they'll go up further because recently I think I have one more part. Or is there another part? Oh yeah, this is the one I want to talk about. Oh, let's forget about the T. I forgot to remove that. Yeah. So Yellen, this former whatever, but now Janet Yellen, recently she said this, a cap on Russian oil price will be crucial to help bring down inflation. Yeah, maybe you bring down your inflation, but it does not bring. It's probably not going to bring down the price. Yeah, because yeah, uh, to the Russian, your inflation is your problem. How am I going to sell my oil is my problem. But of course, if you're going to cap the price, recently, I think 2-3 weeks ago, Japan was trying to uh, cap the price, import price of Russian oil at certain 50% of the mark or something. And then Russians say, "Oh no, now I want to take back the Sakhalin too, the whole plant, So you guys are not going to get any shares." Yeah, so Russia is capable of doing that, and because it's from Russia, yeah, imagine they just put a cap on the oil price, but Russia said, "No, yeah, so what? I'm just going to cut the supply," and then everyone suffers. Not to forget,
Yeah.
winter is coming. We are
Yeah.
now in July. In
Yeah.
another couple of months will be winter, so all European countries will need a lot of resources, right? A lot
Yeah.
of gas
That's
and
right.
oil. Yeah, so otherwise I don't think they can survive. Yeah, I mean they can survive, but you'll be they'll have to fork out a lot more money.
Struggling. Yeah.
The
Struggling.
expense will be a lot higher. And imagine half of your earnings goes into keeping yourself warm. That doesn't sound like a good plan to me. Yeah, so uh, that's why from the way I look, if Russian oil prices is being kept, then they might just cut the supply and say, no, so now we reduce the supply, so you guys have to go and settle on your own. Maybe you go and find oil from US, which you're definitely going to sell you at a much higher price cost to transport the oil from the US to Europe. It's not through the pipeline, but it's through the ships and all. Yeah, and that's going to cost a lot of money. Yeah, so that being said, I think US inflation is probably there to stay, I guess. Yeah, and it might reach even higher because right now the Ukraine war is still not stopped yet.
Yeah.
So the only way to stop it is for the US to say, "Oh, now let's because US is basically the head of NATO. So let's hope that US do something with that.
Yeah.
At least they will command NATO. Let's not get this Ukraine in. Otherwise, the war will just keep going on. For the Russian, no problem. They can just fight until another one more year because they have all the oil they need to keep oil and gas they need to keep warm. Yeah,
Yeah.
but for the European countries, they're going to suffer a lot because even though right now they are in summer, right? My one of my friends is in I think in Austria or Germany. I cannot remember. She
Yeah.
said, "Wow, it's just too hot right now over there."
Yeah. Yeah. It's too
So
hot. Too late for the next few months. It will become too
yeah,
cold.
in fact, I think UK also facing quite a bad temperature right now. And UK that it doesn't have I don't think most of their residential home doesn't have air
Aircon.
condition.
Yeah.
They have heater, but not air condition. So if the weather gets hot, I think yeah. But that's not a big problem. I think most importantly, if when winter comes, they need the heat. Yeah, they need energy to burn. Yeah. So let's hope things get better, but let's hope they make the right decision. Not all the time cap that, try to sanction here, sanction there, but instead they should just discourage the war from going on. Just tell whoever, stop the war. Yeah, but of course, it leads us to wonder, because of all this energy crisis thing, would mining activity be slowed down due to the lack of abundance of energy? Yeah, because oil and gas are needed to generate especially oil. No, it's all of them to generate electricity. But if the generation of electricity slows down, then would it mean that because there's a lack of electricity, the mining activity will slow down? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Mr. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I also think that when electricity lack of abundant in energy, it's also bring the price, not only the price or the other job, the other product, also increase the price of Bitcoin mining and cryptocurrency mining, because some of the mining activity also relies on the other energy, like they also use the electricity getting from the oil or the other resource. Yeah, but I also hope in the future people they will switch to the green energy for the mining activity and the other the other productive activity. And okay, let's back to the other article, the other news. I Before we will complete our live stream, I want to share with you some of the story with the Xeonbit, because
This
he
guy.
his his own he's also against the reaction of the CBDC, and the reason why, because from the slide, he also want to share the CBDC is a pure communist, you know, um, uh, and the CBDC is also the tool for the government to surveil the citizen. You let's continue more about let let me let more ask for digital dollar several country. Yeah, he also said that China was among the first country to issue the CBDC. Yeah, of course, in the near future, more and more country will issue the CBDC. Yeah, and he's the one who not support the CBDC, but he support the cryptocurrency, because
Yeah.
it's more decentralized. Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit about this CBDC thing. Now that you mentioned about China having a CBDC,
yeah,
recently, Joe Biden, uh, President Joe Biden, he went
yeah.
to, was it South? Oh no, Saudi Arabia. Yeah,
Saudi
so he
Arabia
went
to
to
ask
Saudi
you.
Arabia to try to strike a deal, but I think he failed. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they I think the intention was to have Saudi Arabia agree to increase their supply of oil, but of course, Saudis in the past, when they wanted US to help them, US did. So now, of course, they didn't want to do anything for that. Yeah. So
yeah,
instead, they are turning their attention towards China. Yeah.
yeah,
So of course, when Saudi deal with China, I believe they could have come to a certain agreement to possibly use Chinese yuan to transact in the form of, to transact their oil trade. Yeah, so if you're going to use Chinese yuan to transact, then this logic of petrodollar is going out of the window already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that means less and less people are going to use US dollar to trade oil. Yeah, so of course when they start to trade oil with China using currency other than US dollar, it means that China has a chance to keep using, or rather start use at a high volume use their CBDC. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, and I also thanks for our audience watching our live stream this morning on Tuesday, July 19th, and I hope to see you soon in our next live stream. Mr. Nicholas.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you soon. And market is slowly kind of recovering, but try not to get too excited. Play safely first. When you look at the price going up, manage your excitement, and of course continue to do your duty if you're investing in alternative cryptocurrencies and tokens. Yeah. So hope you guys make some money. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Yeah, bye bye.